Maryam, and I am the founder and the host of the One-to-One Talk. My background, actually, I'm a pharmacy doctor, and my postgraduates were a bit, like the other extreme in medicine, safety of medicine and health policy. And I am an investment specialist and a public health enthusiast. This is me in a nutshell.
So you mentioned one-to-one talk. What is one-to-one talk about?
Wow, the One-to-One Talk is a talk show where I sit together with leaders, CEOs, vice presidents, women in leadership, youth leaders, and many more. We talk life, we talk society, and we talk psychology, a lot of aspects, and this is all from the other perspective. So we go deep into more of the human of my guests.
What's a figure you wish to meet?
Okay, a figure that I would love to meet is Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. I believe this man is ruling the country in a very sensitive era in history, and I want to sit and talk with him about the human himself, how he starts his day, how is his relationship with his family, his vision, and a day with him. Like, I would love to have this.
And what topics would you wish to discuss?
I'm going to discuss a lot, actually, in the pipeline. So a lot of human relations, love, marriage. We'll be talking about children and education, economy, sociology. We're talking about a lot of aspects of life. So that's what, at the moment, I have in the pipeline.
Could you go more into what these topics mean to you?
I mean, it all means to me. Like, I always love to go deep, with my guests. Like, in general, I love to dig deep in any topic that I love. We will talk love, we will talk marriage, we will talk healthcare, economy, we will talk geopolitics. What it means to me, it means know more, and make the audience more engaged in topics probably that never been touched before. I mean, from the other perspective, probably. I don't know.
And what do you hope to achieve with One-to-One Talk?
I hope it will have an impact on the youth in particular, because I believe the youth nowadays are more engaged in topics that, like to match with and to cope with, the very fast, with the momentum of life. So I want them to have a look deeper into life. What are the topics, what it means in human relations, because I believe this topic is really crucial to talk about, especially, to touch the youth in particular, to know more about the perspective of life, rather than be engaged in just social media and images and visuals. No, let's talk more deep. So this is what I would love to achieve, to have impact on the youth.
What piece of advice would you give to the youth in order for them to be more in line with these subjects in their daily life?
Life is about choices. So you will experience, you got mistakes, but it's always a choice that you take early on that will impact your life, whether positive or negative. So choose wise. And probably the One-to-One Talk will highlight this aspect a lot down the line.
What topic are you planning to discuss first?
Soon we are going to discuss love and marriage. We're going to discuss aspects of healthcare. So I have two lines of guests, one for life and one for, business and life, economy. The very soon one is love. So this is what we're going to discuss in the next episode.
In your own words and feelings, what is love?
It's a huge topic. We're going to discuss it soon. I believe there are a lot of definitions for this word in particular, but in my opinion, It can be connection of two souls irrespective of different geography and time. It is something that I don't know, you cannot explain, because if we look onto definitions, so if you love or you like for look, so this is obsession. If you like someone for money, this is interest. And if you like for no reason, so this is true love. It's a hot topic. Let's wait for it.
Interesting. You mentioned liking someone for no reason as a definition of love.
Oh, yes.
How?
So some said like love, if you love for the money, so this is interest. If you love for the look, so this is obsession. If you like you love someone loves you, or you like someone likes you, this is empathy. But if you love someone or you like someone for no reason, like you ask and you dig and you research and there is no reason, there is no, you don't use mind in this equation. So I believe this is true love. So that's it. It's just when you don't find a reason, someone who passes it through you. Maybe a lot they can pass around you, by you, but only one who can pass through you. I believe this is the true love, in my opinion. Maybe scientists or psychologists, sociologists won't agree with me, but it's my definition of it. So you wait for the one who, have this arrow inside your body. So what? You're thinking of something or what? Have I touched something? Looks like yes, yeah, no, I did.
It's just, no, because I'm thinking all the times back where the times where you didn't have a reason.
Yeah.
They ask you, what do you love about the movie?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, there are people like they come to your life and you don't know why, but maybe down the road you might find an answer, but not instantly. It might take, because I met in my life people, I really don't know why I met them. Probably I know my impact on them. I don't know what was their impact on me, but definitely there is a reason. I will find it somehow, and love is not only like you love one person in your life. I believe like each stage of your life and each age bracket, definitely you have the one. But the one that you meet in your 20s is different. If it doesn't last, the 30s or 40s, or I think so.
Interesting question I have now. Is marriage meant to last forever?
No. Why? Because I'll ask myself, I'm not the one to be asked this. Probably I admit that I was a failure in this institution. At least I take my part in failure. But I don't think nowadays it lasts forever. Because we've seen a lot of divorce, it's really, we reach peak, or I don't know if we reached the peak for many reasons. Probably the momentum of life, probably because sometimes people, they marry just to tick a box, and this is the worst thing that people can do. Like when you tick a box, this means you are, like you sign the consent that it will not last forever, so I don't know, like previously it was meant, to last forever, but nowadays I barely see people who continue, the institution and building, foundation and keep on building foundations. And the concept of marriage, like why people marry, I have no idea why the people marry, but let's say to be in the context of our culture. So people, two people, they try to legalize or formalize a relationship if it is for the objective of bringing up children. So I believe here people have to think twice if they're actually eligible to be parents. If not, so there is no point for the whole institution, because, my opinion. But it is the only way, if you want to build a family, this is your way. Like, okay, in other cultures, maybe you can have a baby without marriage or without legal bond, but this is the objective of it. I hope it will last, for everyone, but I don't see it much working with many around me, unfortunately.
Do you think that marriage in general is an outdated institution?
I hope people will not misunderstood me, but if we are not up to responsibility and the ability to be adaptable and to be flexible and to let go things, to compromise, don't do it. So yes, it is, I don't know, it won't work. It's not like outdated, because like, you know, life has to go on, and life will not go on without generations and offsprings, right? So it has to be. People, you know, like people, they marry, they might bring up children, might not, but the only way to keep on life is to, you know, to keep the generation goes on, like offsprings. But if not eligible, don't go for it. It's destructive, because the impact can be negative, huh? Like it can be really positive, but it can be very destructive if the choices were wrong for whatever is the reason.